32 seconds of the opening round.
Will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep.
Okay, Connor, like after I fuck up Mike Perry, then you're next.
Good instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets him with the right hand, and ATN is down. Really nailed with one right hand, but 8, 9, and 10.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. The circus is back in town, and it's headlined by none other than Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. That's right, folks, the clash of the century, or should I say, the most ridiculous yet entertaining matchup in recent boxing history has finally happened. Grab your popcorn, because we're diving into the full breakdown of the Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight exclusively on Netflix. Good instructions given by the ref in the early going, but Mike Tyson isn't here for pleasantries. He nails Jake Paul with a right hand, and you can practically see Jake's social media life flashing before his eyes. It's up to 5-6 he's not going to make it, folks. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tyson knocks him out in the first round, ladies and gentlemen. The bout ends at 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the opening round. A right hand to the jaw, and it's lights out for Jake Paul. Let's break down this dramatic spectacle. I knew I hit you with a good shot, Jake, and you took it sort of. Respect to you for standing up, but Mike Tyson, the man is a living legend, and he just proved why he's one of the greatest. The clash between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson finally arrived, and the atmosphere was nothing short of electric. Fans from all walks of life were glued to their screens, eager to witness this unique matchup. On one side, we have the young internet sensation Jake Paul, and on the other, the legendary former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. The stakes couldn't have been higher, with both men having something significant to prove. From the opening bell, it was clear that Tyson's experience gave him a significant edge. He moved with a predatory grace reminiscent of his prime years, immediately taking control of the ring. His footwork was impeccable, cutting off Paul's avenues of escape and forcing the younger fighter to engage on his terms. The sheer presence of Tyson was overwhelming. Tyson's jab was sharp and accurate, setting up powerful combinations that kept Paul on his back foot. His ability to slip punches and counter with devastating precision was a sight to behold. Tyson's body shots were particularly punishing, each one drawing a wince from Paul and sapping his energy. Paul's attempts to establish his offense were quickly neutralized by Tyson's superior ringcraft. As the rounds progressed, Tyson's dominance became even more apparent. His punches came in relentless flurries, each one carrying the weight of his decades of experience. Paul struggled to mount any significant offense, his punches often missing their mark or being deflected by Tyson's impeccable defense. The gap in skill and experience was stark, and Paul found himself increasingly outmatched. Tyson's power and precision were unrelenting. Each punch was a reminder of why he was once the most feared man in the ring. The fourth round saw Tyson ramping up his assault, his eyes gleaming with the intensity of a seasoned warrior. Paul, visibly exhausted and battered, tried to keep his guard up, but Tyson's relentless pressure broke through. The crowd was on their feet, sensing that the end was near. Tyson's punches came in rapid succession, each one finding its mark with brutal efficiency. Paul's corner watched in concern, knowing their fighter was in deep trouble. As the fifth round began, Tyson wasted no time pressing the attack. He cornered Paul against the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 2 minutes 32 seconds of the opening round. Right hand to the side of the jaw, a pivot at the end, and it's all over. Mike Tyson in dramatic madness,
unleashing a barrage of hooks and uppercuts. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for, a devastating right uppercut followed by a left hook, sending Paul crashing to the canvas. The referee began the count, and it was clear that Paul was struggling to recover. The knockout victory for Mike Tyson was a testament to his enduring prowess and fighting spirit. Even at 58, Tyson showed that he still possesses the power and skill that made him a champion. Tyson's victory was celebrated by fans and analysts alike. It was a reminder of his legendary status in the sport of boxing, a final act of defiance against time and doubt. For Jake Paul, the defeat was a humbling experience, highlighting the vast difference between a seasoned boxing legend and a determined newcomer. Tyson's triumph adds another illustrious chapter to his storied career, reinforcing his legacy as one of the greatest boxers of all time. The fight also serves as a cautionary tale for Paul, illustrating the immense challenges that come with facing a true boxing icon. Despite his previous successes, Paul was reminded that there are levels to the sport that experience and pedigree cannot easily bridge. In the aftermath, the boxing world buzzed with the implications of the fight. Tyson's victory opened the door for more high-profile matches, potentially attracting other big names to the ring. The financial success of the event highlighted the immense marketability of crossover bouts, blending sports and entertainment in a way that captivates audiences. Discussions about the fight dominated the sports world, with analysts dissecting every aspect of the bout. Tyson's performance was hailed as a masterclass in boxing technique and ring generalship, and fans debated the significance of the fight for both men's careers, with many praising Tyson's timeless skill and Paul's courage to step into the ring with a legend. For Paul, the lessons learned from facing Tyson will be invaluable. The experience of sharing the ring with a legend provides a unique perspective on the sport and its demands. Paul's resilience and willingness to take on formidable challenges will likely earn him respect in the boxing community, despite the defeat. Moving forward, Paul will need to reassess his strategies and continue honing his skills if he hopes to reach the pinnacle of the sport. The fight's financial implications are significant as well. The pay-per-view numbers and global attention highlighted the immense marketability of both fighters, paving the way for more crossover bouts and special attractions in boxing. For Tyson, the victory reaffirms his place in the pantheon of boxing greats. His ability to compete and win at such an advanced age is a testament to his dedication and passion for the sport. The fight solidified his legacy not just as a former champion, but as a timeless icon of boxing. Tyson's journey from the streets of Brooklyn to the top of the boxing world and now to a triumphant return is a story that continues to inspire and captivate fans around the globe.
That Jake Paul would survive against the Mike Tyson. I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all time.
Joe Rogan's reaction. Joe Rogan, known for his outspoken nature and deep understanding of combat sports, did not hold back his frustration when he learned about Jake Paul's decision to cancel the fight with Mike Tyson. Rogan's immediate response was a mix of disbelief and anger. "I can't believe this kid is backing out after all that talk," Rogan exclaimed, echoing the sentiments of many fans who had been eagerly waiting for the showdown. Jake Paul had been vocal about his confidence and readiness to take on Tyson, but his sudden withdrawal painted him in a different light. Rogan's critique went beyond mere disappointment. He laid out a detailed analysis of how this move would haunt Jake's career. This decision could wreck Jake's reputation, not just in boxing, but with his fans, too, Rogan pointed out. The hype surrounding the fight was immense, and backing out at the last minute made Jake look like he couldn't handle the pressure of facing a true legend.
Some people would talk shit too. There's certain people that are just crazy.
The impact on Jake Paul's career. Jake Paul's decision to cancel the fight had immediate repercussions. The boxing community, which had been divided on Jake's legitimacy as a fighter, now found a common ground in criticizing his decision. Social media platforms exploded with opinions, most of them siding with Rogan. Fans who were initially excited about the fight felt betrayed, expressing their disappointment and accusing Jake of being all talk and no action. The backlash wasn't just from fans. Critics and fellow fighters also weighed in, questioning Jake's commitment and courage.
I never saw anybody who looked like Mike Tyson in his prime. I think it just, you can't maintain the kind of focus that was required to be this guy.
Rogan's rant wasn't just a personal vent session, it struck a chord with the whole boxing community. It highlighted the stark difference between real sportsmanship and celebrity antics. Despite his bravado, Jake showed he didn't understand or respect what it means to step into the ring with someone like Mike Tyson.
Today was the day, you know? Play with fire, sometimes happen.
The brutal practice match. Adding fuel to the fire was the story of Jake Paul's practice match with Mike Tyson. This session, meant to be a preparation, turned into a brutal wake-up call for Jake. Reports emerged that Jake was completely outmatched, suffering severe concussions from Tyson's powerful punches. Kid got a taste of what's coming. Tyson smirked after the session. Even at 55, Tyson demonstrated his enduring strength and precision, leaving Jake shaken and unprepared. This practice match highlighted Jake's lack of preparedness and the dangers of underestimating a seasoned fighter like Tyson. The injuries Jake sustained were serious enough to require immediate medical attention. His doctors advised him to step back and prioritize his health, emphasizing the risk of long-term damage if he continued. This medical advice was a significant factor in Jake's decision to cancel the fight, showcasing the harsh realities of professional boxing. Joe Rogan's continued critique. Joe Rogan's comments continue to resonate as he emphasized the importance of health and safety in the sport. "Jake, you have to prioritize your health. Tyson is not a joke," Rogan said emphatically. He stressed that no fight is worth risking permanent damage, reinforcing the idea that health should always come before hype. Rogan's insights served as a poignant reminder that the stakes in boxing are incredibly high, and the consequences of underestimating an opponent can be severe. The $350 million lawsuit. The drama didn't end with the cancellation of the fight. Mike Tyson hit Jake Paul with a $350 million lawsuit for breach of contract. This legal action was more than just a financial maneuver, it was a statement. Tyson wanted to hold Jake accountable and ensure that the fight took place. For Tyson, this wasn't just about money, it was about principle and legacy. The lawsuit added immense pressure on Jake, making it nearly impossible for him to walk away without severe consequences. The shift in public opinion. As the news of the lawsuit and the details of the practice match spread, public opinion continued to shift. Fans who once supported Jake began to see him in a different light. The narrative of Jake being a fearless fighter started to crumble, replaced by the image of a young, overconfident celebrity who had bitten off more than he could chew. Rogan's critique and the ensuing events highlighted the importance of authenticity and respect in sports, traits that Tyson embodied but Jake seemed to lack. The aftermath and health concerns. In the aftermath of the practice match, Jake Paul's health issues became a major concern. He experienced severe headaches, dizziness, and trouble focusing, symptoms indicative of serious brain trauma. These health issues were a stark reminder of the dangers of the sport and the risks involved in underestimating a seasoned fighter like Tyson. Despite his public bravado, Jake had to make the tough call to prioritize his health and future over the immediate hype of the fight. Mike Tyson's postponement due to health issues. Adding another layer to the unfolding drama, Mike Tyson himself faced health issues that forced him to postpone the fight. During a flight from Miami to Los Angeles, Tyson experienced a significant medical scare, suffering an ulcer flare-up that required immediate attention. Despite his fierce persona and commitment to the fight, Tyson had to ensure his health came first, showcasing his professionalism and dedication to the sport. Jake Paul's opportunistic reaction. Jake Paul's reaction to Tyson's postponement was seen as opportunistic. opportunistic by many. Instead of showing understanding, he declared, "Now I'm not fighting him. Destiny doesn't want it." This statement was met with mixed reactions, with some viewing it as an attempt to evade the fight while others understood the mounting challenges and uncertainties. The contrast between Tyson's unwavering commitment and Jake's apparent reluctance painted a clear picture of their differing mindsets. The announcement of fighting Mike Perry. In a surprising twist, Jake Paul announced he would fight Mike Perry instead of Tyson. This move was seen as a strategic pivot to maintain fan engagement and keep ticket sales from plummeting. Perry, known for his aggressive style, was a formidable opponent but didn't carry the same legendary status as Tyson. This decision suggested a calculated effort by Jake to avoid a potentially humiliating defeat while still keeping the spotlight on himself. The legal and financial implications. The $350 million lawsuit from Mike Tyson loomed large over Jake Paul's career. This legal maneuver was not just about money but a power move to hold Jake accountable. The lawsuit carried significant financial and legal implications, potentially crippling Jake's career and financial standing if pursued. Tyson's motivation was clear. He wanted to ensure the fight took place and hold Jake to his commitments. Conor McGregor's involvement and response. Amidst all this drama, Conor McGregor's involvement added another layer of intrigue. Known for his brash personality, McGregor didn't hold back in his critique of Jake Paul. "He's a fake fighter," McGregor declared, emphasizing his disdain for Jake's antics. McGregor's comments resonated with many in the combat sports community, further tarnishing Jake's reputation. Jake Paul, in his usual fashion, responded by challenging McGregor directly. "After I expletive up Mike Perry, you're next," Jake boasted. This back and forth between Jake and McGregor kept the drama alive, with fans eagerly waiting to see if a fight between the two would materialize. Conclusion. The saga of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and Joe Rogan has been a whirlwind of drama, controversy, and heated exchanges. From the initial hype of the fight to the brutal practice match and the subsequent cancellation, every twist and turn has kept fans on the edge of their seats. Joe Rogan's explosive reaction, the severe health issues faced by both Jake and Tyson, and the $350 million lawsuit have all contributed to a story that transcends the boxing ring. At the heart of this saga lies a lesson about sportsmanship, authenticity, and the harsh realities of professional boxing. Joe Rogan's critique, Tyson's unwavering commitment, and Jake Paul's humbling experiences have all highlighted the importance of respect and dedication in the sport. As the boxing world watches closely, the repercussions of these events will continue to unfold, shaping the future careers of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and the very essence of the sport itself.